Okay, I'm Megan Hudson, and I teach 3rd grade at Allen Turner Elementary in Breathitt County. And my grant was for coding for primary. And we got B-Bots for our classroom. And the area of focus was using technology for learning. Can primary students problem solve and learn basic reading and math skills using B-Bots? How do they help with problem solving? B-Bots help build critical thinking skills as students move through a series of challenges by directing the B-Bot through various routes through a mapping process. Students develop an understanding of coding and programming, as well as learning to make predictions about where the bot should go, evaluate their decisions, and as their B-Bot is maneuvering throughout the course. So, for example, if they have this little B-Bot and they're trying to maneuver across the map, you can use it like for multiplication, elapsed time, across the curriculum, even for phonics, if you have like a lower level, if you're trying to teach maybe vowel sounds. And if they mess up, they have to figure out where did they actually mess up through the little arrows on top of the B-Bots. B-Bots help build and increase learning by using the robot technology to support for the student achievement. Like, they actually have to communicate with each other. Like, I know one of my groups was actually working through multiplication, and one of them messed up, and they're like, no, you messed up right there. And then I figured maybe there might have been like a little disagreement, but they were like, oh, you're right, I didn't go back and I didn't push this sequence of coding. And then they're critical thinking with each other. They actually get to help each other figure out the process of getting their B-Bot to maneuver across the map. It's such a good hands-on learning experience for the students. They love getting down on the floor and getting with this little bitty B-Bot. It looks like a little bumblebee. The student engagement was increased with the use of the B-Bots. Like, I have some students that would never participate in classroom activities before, but whenever I ask, okay, it's B-Bot time, they raise their hand, they're excited to go, they want to get in that group, they want that center time. Students enjoy learning where there wasn't really a given answer. We kind of give them the problem, they have to figure it out, and they have to maneuver their B-Bot. Even though students had to make predictions and think about how to get the B-Bot from one place to another, they found it to be like a rewarding challenge. So if they actually get to where they want to go, they get excited for one another, even if it's not even themselves actually directing the B-Bots. Through the grant, we purchased the U.S. Coin Mat, the Dice Mat, and the CVC Phonics Mat. So they actually got to, I can't explain enough, like how you can just use it across the curriculum, even arts and humanities. If you had you could have different painters, different paintings, different music. You can use it. It's anything you could put underneath the mat. That way they can actually figure out the answer with each other. The dice mats help skip counting, build number skills, and multiplication skills. The CVC mat works on consonant sounds, work on vowel sounds, and picture recognition. And the coin mat, recognizing coins, count coins. You can do anything you want to with these mats. The programming, like the B-Bots, my students wanted more and found that working on the studio.co.org provided them with more challenging forms of programming. So they actually want to go further into this programming. They want to find other resources to use. That way they can learn exactly how to code, how to work with each other to figure out the answers. They could use the programming strategies, techniques from B-Bots to program an Angry Bird character, as well as programming how to spell words. Evaluation. The students have made correlations with the process of using the B-Bots to that of solving problems in the classroom. Students have to learn to think for themselves, try their answer, and see the results. And they have to try again until they get it right. This was and has been a struggle for most students. So they can see actually trying to find answers and actually coming up with, you don't just stop, some teachers, back whenever I was in grade school, if you got the wrong answer, you were done. That was it. But see, with this, they have the wrong answer. They can go back and correct their answers and see the reward side of it. I have found that even when presented with a challenge, students who can start out with a simple task and can have success will welcome more difficult challenges as they stage process, especially when they're experiencing success at each stage. Like a lot of students, if they don't succeed, they get so disheartened. They don't want to do anything else. But with this, where they can try again and actually get success and reward, they want to do this with other than just the B-Bots. They're like, wait a second, I could actually succeed at stuff, and I could see the reward side of it. Students working with the B-Bots, students are eager to program the B-Bots and are willing to try new ways to solve the same problem, getting to the same area, but going different routes. Like maybe they're in one part of the map, I don't know if y'all can see just any random square. There's different ways you can maneuver the B-bot. So there's not exactly one right way to do it. Another student might see a different way, might want to program the B-bot to go a separate route. So that shows them, okay, I can get to that same answer, but there's different ways to go about it. And here's just some pictures of them problem solving and working with peers. They love the little B-bots. They even gave them like different little names, and they actually, they have their favorite B-bot, and they, it's so cute watching them actually get excited about doing this type of activity. My students have enjoyed using the different programming techniques. They love working with the B-bots and programming them to get them to the destination. My students have improved on their problem-solving skills and their critical thinking skills, not only with the B-bots, even like with open response. I'm like, okay, let's think about it. Okay, you're the B-bot and you're trying to get to the right answer. Put yourself like in that point of view. Can you get to the right answer? Now, I'm not going to tell you there's not exactly one exact right way. You can go about it any way you want to. Let's just keep trying to get the right answer. And with that, they actually improve their problem solving skills. And anybody have any questions? No, late in the day, nobody was asking. Thank you all.